kicking things back off from where we left off before. I think I'm going to have to turn the radio off, or at least turn it all the way down, because the last two videos since I turned the radio on have both been copyright claimed, copyright striked, which I would not have assumed that because it's a game I wouldn't have assumed that they would have been able to do that. I would have thought that being able to stream the gameplay would have allowed me to stream like the music as well, but I guess not. So we're just going to have to go from there, because I've had to edit out one of the two previous videos, which has taken a lot of time and effort to do. Because yeah, we looked at EDE, came in the Nash residence, and now I suppose we're going to go find what's been going on with the deputy. Who shot the sheriff? Think it was the powder gangers. Well, I mean, they claim to be powder gangers, and they say that the powder gangers, but they're just escaped convicts, even though the rest of them armed up together and were like, yeah, man, we'll be the powder gangers, that's us, because we blow stuff up. Earnings clipboard, finance clipboard, medical clipboards, all the clipboards you could ever need. Let's see what we can find in the Bison Steve motel, and right off the bat, my gun doesn't shoot and I'm getting dynamited. Jesus Christ, that's not normally how things go. Usually it takes a second for them to walk around the corner. Come on. I'm probably gonna die if I can't. Missed. Dead. And there's another guy. Yep, dead instantly. Exploded into a million pieces. I think my head blew off. Jesus Christ, there's my jawbone on the floor. This is a sad day to be Diablo 2 Wicked. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to help me very much. I need something a bit faster. The 10mm we're doing alright. Jesus Christ. Alright, there's one taken down. Let's try heal before the other dude can kill me. Guess I'll eat a blowfly slider, take some coyote chew, dirty water, eat a gecko steak, we've cooked enough of them. Yeah, sure, we'll take a Med-X, because otherwise I feel like I might die very quickly. Bang.
Had enough?
What? I definitely shot him. No. I hate when that happens. I feel like sometimes the game just, like that. It just, so if I get shot in the face, it immediately pulls me out of that. Which, again, I feel like that happened somewhat in the base game, the original unmodded version of the game, but that felt more like cleanly done, the fact that I was shot and then I came out of VATS in the middle, whereas normally it'd feel like this, where the VATS would just sort of like continue and your character would just sort of stand there looking like a gumbo, going, do, till you died. Which, I mean, that already happened once. Junk food, don't need his outfits. Gonna take as much ammo and guns and drugs as I can carry, because I mean that one, each and every small battle and encounter that I seem to go through manages to take me out almost completely, which is a little bit. Once again, I really didn't expect the game to be so hard. I probably should have. Because I don't know what, other than what we can see really, I don't know what has been changed, but I really feel like I should have, I don't know, rebuilt my character a little differently. Normally I just go straight with like mostly luck, just because I enjoy gambling in the game and stuff like that, and I think it's easy for critical chances and stuff like that when you've got a lot of luck. For me it just makes for a more fun playthrough, but I feel like the luck's really been turned down. There we go. Initial. I really do feel like I should have gone for strength a little bit more, maybe endurance even, strength and endurance, because I mean, my carry weight's absolutely nothing. Like, I can barely even carry what I've got on me. Sweet Bison Steve key. Yeah, and I feel like I'm going to have to drop off a lot more stuff than I normally would. And I could really use a doctor's bag or an actual doctor right now, if I'm honest. What's that? It's a bottle kept hiding. Not a star one though, like I thought it was gonna be. Take the squirrel stew, take the banana, rum and nuka. I feel like that's a pretty rare item just to find in the wasteland. A rum and nuka. Normally it's an item that you have to craft yourself, or I think you can get a rum and nuker from one of the casinos as sweets and medics, as one of the prizes for reaching like the threshold limit for however many caps or chips that you get from betting. Alright, let's try to be sneaky about this, because I know for a fact that there's about 10 different guys beyond that room over there. So I normally sneak around, kill 1 or 2 guys, and then you find my man and get him to help you. But usually even on normal mode, I have a bit of a difficult time killing all of these guys early on in the game. And once again, can't get into nothing because I'm useless. Wait a minute. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor, don't mind if I do. He's just a Junktown jerky vendor. That's me. Read that, get my bar up a little bit. I feel like there's more teddy bears in here. Like, everything seems a lot more well placed as well. Like, junk doesn't just seem randomly scattered, like, oh, here's a room, let's put 30 tin cans down and nothing else. Let's put 100 empty books down and nothing else, because that's what a lot of the game loot is. It's just empty cans, empty bottles, burned up old war books. Stuff that's pretty much useless, because I'm sure you can't even really do it with the old world books unless you've got the Old World Blues DLC and you need the book shoot for that.
Over here.
Yeah. Dynamite! Didn't mean to throw that one. A backfire. I can't see. I cannot see anything. Let's see you go. Yeah, this is not gonna work, is it? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna blow myself to smithereens. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not like I've got no limbs that you can't cripple. 1,000 limbs crippled. Jesus. I really want to get drunk right now. I'll take the medics though. Well, I attempted to blow these guys up with very useful. There, I got one. I got one guy. What? Yeah, nice. Good. Come on. I took out the leader. Come on, blow him up. Missed. Got him. Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice clean kill.
Far and away the most expensive shot of the movie, but it was integral to the story.
Yeah, the animations, again, I keep repeating. I feel like I keep repeating myself because there's a lot of stuff. It's kind of like playing the game for the first time. I can't pick that up yet. Yeah, is there anything I can repair that I picked up? Nope. More dynamite. I don't really like using dynamite in this game. Like Easy Pete says, you're just more likely to blow yourself up with it than anything. 9 times out of 10, whenever using dynamite, especially in a VAT scenario like that, you either hit an item, it goes way too far, or it goes ding, doom, boom, and bounces straight back to your legs, which is not really where you want it to be, is it? You don't want to blow your own damn legs off, because I was trying to blow up several other people. Yeah, it looks like the area's cleared out. I'll check down the side first before I pick up Beagle, Deputy Beagle. So I think there might be one guy. Nope. Simple and clean. Nice, that's how I like to see it. I can't remember if I had scrap electric. I need 3 scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, so I've got to keep an eye out for sensor modules, and 1 scrap electronics. 3, 2, 1, I think it is.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
I mean, you could just say cross your hands. Yeah, I need to get going, but I don't really know what you're doing.
It would be so very delightful if you set me free.
Well, I can do that. Yeah, he might... Oh, so I get a little bit more dialogue options if I don't free him almost immediately. That's kind of funny.
My good
he might
lady,
have some information.
I believe I may have some information.
My good
that
lady, he knows I'm a woman.
If you would just untie my hands, I'd be
normally,
more
I
than
swear,
happy to share that information I have with you.
40 speech. Yeah, again, that's definitely been bumped up.
Oh,
I'll set you free for now.
I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little
A
close.
Beagle sounds a little different too. It doesn't sound like the normal. If you try to run away, yeah, I do kind of need a little bit of help, to be honest. Normally, I'd just sort of let him go.
I'd never let
Yeah,
find
you never
my
really wanted to be the
kidnappers with my
deputy,
help,
did you,
but
bro?
Without it, you lead the way.
I lead the way. So you're going to use me as a human shield whilst you stand behind and do Jake Juice. What the hell's Jake Juice? Beers. That's sweet. I feel like getting most of his things to 25 is pretty integral right at the start of the game. Like, I've got 21 sneak at the minute. Jeez. Speech is pretty important. The barter's pretty. My lockpick's 21. What is going on with my character? Jeez. Yeah, I suppose I'll just put my lockpick up for now. There's not really much I can do. I feel like I don't get as many points. How many points do I get? I get 13 skill points on a level up. Yeah, that definitely seems like a much lesser number. Put my lockpick up to 25 just so I can get basic locks. What about me science? Where's that? That's at 25. Sneak. Just bump that up. Bump that up. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put everything that I can do at base, at least for now. Some other points. Yeah, just sort of all round ourselves out from the start. Let's
If we were
Beagle.
to miss a convict or two in here, who'd know the difference?
I'm pretty sure people would notice if convicts on the rooftop suddenly started sniping people. Yeah,
I
you
just
take a
hope I
weapon.
won't have to use it.
I'll take your journal, 'cause, I mean, you suck, to be honest, mate. Do I want to give him the caravan shotgun? Yeah, go on, I'll give him the caravan shotgun. Some 20 gauge. Because, again, I'm pretty sure if you don't actually give people ammo, if you give them a gun, they won't just be able to start blasting. They'll still use what other weapons they've got. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Because, again, I feel like normally 9 times out of 10, especially playing on hardcore mode, just in general, Beagle normally dies unless you, like, do your best to save him. Because usually if you try to save him and then come clear out this room, he's just going to get lit on fire and die almost immediately, which is not good for anyone. Yeah, so you can't make nothing. Yeah, which is not good for anyone, because he just dies and then nobody... What do you do with him? He's dead. And I could really sure use a doctor's bag right now, because my head is pounding. And then I'm pretty sure normally after you complete everything, he turns around to you and goes, "Oh my god, that was amazing, we did it." It's like, we did it? I don't know about we, mate, but like, I sure did something. Alright, let's drink some water. Straight up the stairs. See, I don't even know if I can... I can barely walk. See, I need 35 repair just to be able to use the elevator. Like, again, I feel like some small details like that in the game, like how often do you really come back to the Bison Steve after your first time being here? I might come back to Primm for the odd occasional reason, such as Deputy Beagle getting stuck beyond the void in the back rooms there. But yeah, I feel like I normally come back here at least a couple of times after the main mission, you know, and leaving, coming back to purchase things, maybe to fix ED, do some of the other encounters and stuff like that. But I can't say I've ever once really come back in this building except for to get some of the loot and the safes right in the first couple of rooms, which, I mean, oh, thank God for that doctor's bag. You know, you don't really need to go upstairs or fix the elevator for any of that either. I don't think it even unlocks, like, oh, here's another level to the hotel or anything. It's just a quicker route of going up or down the stairs and gaining like 5 XP for simply fixing something, which I would have thought, again, being at the start of the game at base level, you know, make it like 20, 25, something a bit more easier, because it's not like it's useful for much, really, is it? Or even make it 30 and say, oh, one scrap metal, 1 scrap electronics would do to fix this. I think that gives more incentive to try out different things in the game and more reason to have different random miscellaneous loot with you. Dead. See, I have an air of caution now because they can hear me. I just had a door open. Danger, danger, danger! Danger, danger, Bart Simpson. Beagle, I think he's dead. Who it? Not me. I don't know anyone who's there.
Found you. You like that?
Like, where are you guys coming from? Ah, the other side of the hallway. Makes a bit more sense now, to be honest. Beagle still with us? Yeah, Beagle's although. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't have a moment of privacy with Beagle. There's too many of the same guy coming at me. Nice. Jesus Christ. Get him, Beagle. Yeah, Beagle should be fine. Let's watch him. Get him, Beagle. Good one. More bullets, more bullets. Really not taking any more dynamite at the minute. A worn key. Yeah, just pick up. Gonna fix those together. Sweet. More money, more bottle cap, more drugs. I feel like the loot's a bit more varied on this as well. Normally these guys would have like, they definitely wouldn't have any NCR money on them, not really. Maybe $1 or two, but not 5 times 9. So what will the conversion rates be? Again, trying to think about stuff like that's stupid, because like your barter changes everything, like changes the amounts of what you can buy and sell your different stuff for, and I swear it changes your conversion rates on like Legion coins and NCR notes into caps and vice versa. Because normally I just sell most of them to merchants and stuff like that, like you would with pre-war money, or at the end of the game, once you've got enough of it, you know, you fill up your bathtub and take a nice sweet bath in money, in some old filthy dirty pre-war money, because that's good for your health. I'm surprised I can open that. See some pre-war money for me to bathe in. Some more bottle caps. More pre-war money. And a bath. An unaccessible, completely clean bath with a toilet, a bath, and a sink. Now that's a rarity. Normally you don't get all three in a bathroom. Not in a wasteland bathroom anyway. Jump. Anything useful? Metal armor. Heavy. Weight 20. Yeah, there's no real way I'm picking that up and taking it with me, am I? Pop it in. Take the water. Take the syringes, because I can make stim packs with them later. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Hello? Is there anybody up here? I need to find the outside door. The outer door. Which the layout in some of these buildings... Well, not some... Particularly just this one's real confusing. I think it's because the floors are all broken up. It's very reminiscent of like a Fallout... Damn, Beagle, I nearly shot you. I think it's very reminiscent of like a Fallout 3 style building, having to go up through the like, I wouldn't exactly call them high rises or skyscrapers, and like, you know, like they are in Fallout 4, but some of the larger buildings in Fallout 3 are just confusing to get around, because it's the endless hallways of the exact same thing. It really is very like a liminal space. Like I'm just walking down a hallway, blocked, down a hallway, blocked. Like there's no way you can go. At least in New Vegas, there's a bit more variety. The walls are a bit more different coloured. Like, sure, it's still got that Mexico sepia turn to everything, but it's better than just looking grey all the time, like Fallout 3 does. I think that's one of its bigger problems, how, like, washed out everything is. Like, it does just look, like, nasty. Looks decaying and dead. Like, no one's lived there for millions of years. At least Vegas has a bit of an air of, like, yeah, sure, the apocalypse happened, like, 100 or so years ago, but, you know, society sort of come back to terms a little bit. Not all the way, but, you know, it's come back around to cowboy times again a little bit. Whereas in Fallout 3, it's like, you know, people have it's like apocalypse happened yesterday, you know, people have gone, bombs have gone off. Oh, man, best live in a hole in the ground then. There's, like...
Hey there.
Because I always assumed for, like, the Capital Wasteland especially, that you'd have more settlements going on, but there's really only a few.
Will Diablo 2 Wicked be able to help the small town of Primm with their roller coaster tycoon overrun with escaped convicts? Find out next time on Fallout New Vegas.